Hello!
Hello!
Welcome to Jam and Jabber.
This is Steph.
This is Ken.
And we have a very extra special stream for y'all tonight.
It's super special. I'm very excited.
This is something that we've just been promising for like
6 months.
pretty much.
We did the first one was New Year's. Was our first stream of the year for 2023. And
really?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
That was our first stream. Like, we had so much fun doing Pokemon from their original Japanese translations. We wanted to do it again, and here we are, finally doing it.
When we did it first, I was like, let's do this every single month. But I just haven't had the time.
And that's valid.
So, I studied Japanese in high school and in college. And I am a big nerd when it comes to language in general. So it takes time to sit down and do the stream. Yeah. But I was determined this time. I sat down and I did it. There's a list of 20 today.
Yeah.
So
we can go through them quick if we want. Or
we have a warm-up to start with.
Just to kind of share the concept. So proof of concept here is Deinosu, or Big Nose Pokemon. So
the idea is that I found the original Japanese name for Pokemon, and then I did a literal translation. Now, for those who are wanting to know, I got my information from Bulbapedia. So if you've got any issues, you can take it up with them. Some things I did translate myself, just kind of my own and personal interpretation. So
there's a lot of culture that gets lost to like just reading something straight off of the internet. Yeah.
Speaking of which, so Deinosu, this one I'm just gonna tell everybody what it is because Ken knows what it is. I already told him because I was looking through the list and it upset me so much.
It really did.
So actually, do you want to show people who it is and then draw it?
Once I finish this cute little elephant, sure.
Oh, that's a good for a big nose. That's adorable.
It looks like tree trunks from Adventure Time.
So, in the Japanese, dai means large, and nozu means, it's just the way, like, some Japanese words are pronounced in their own language. They use the alphabet of katakana, which is for foreign words, and so there are some words that, because in Japanese, everything is consonant, vowel, consonant, vowel, consonant, vowel, for the most part, or just vowels, or a blending of said consonants and vowels. This is so adorable.
It's got angry eyebrows.
And so, Deinosu is,
Probopass.
because it means big nose.
Yeah.
He has a nose. But I found out from the literal translation, too, that this is just something that is totally lost in translation, and that's why I wanted to bring it as our introduction, like our warm-up for today. Because dai, again, means big, but in Japanese, they feel like the word north, like the direction of north, like north, south, east, and west. Yeah. North sounds like nose because they can't make that TH sound. There's no TH sound in Japanese. A lot of other languages struggle with it. My Omanopa couldn't say the TH sound to save their lives. They always pronounce it with a D. And so in Japanese, I believe instead of north, it's north. Naruto. I can't even. I don't.
Naruto Uzumaki. Believe it.
Believe it. I can't even. I have to look up how they would try to say north, but they think that north sounds like nose. Yeah. North node. Anyways. Yeah. So because they think that those two English words sound similar, that is where it came from, is that north as in like a compass. Yeah. That's why it has all the directions on it. Yeah. Why it's like, it floats, because it's a compass. Yeah. Like the stupid head, it's a fucking compass. Yeah. And they think that north sounds like nose. So Deinosu is a big nose, is a fucking compass. That's something that just totally gets lost in translation, which I think is so funny. We wanted to come back to this because once I opened it up, I was like, I need to know every single Pokemon now. What the hell? Yeah. Like, So we have a list of 20 different Pokemon that I went ahead and I did the same exact thing, where I found the Japanese name, did a literal translation for it, or found it off of Bulbapedia, excuse me, and then Gen's gonna do his best guess.
Yeah.
This is a really good elephant friend.
Thank you.
I just want you to know.
It's very cute.
Okay.
So what's our first number?
Our first number is going to be... I'm trying to decide if I want to go off my list or if I want to... You know what? I'll roll a d20.
Okay.
This one right here is number 3. Let's go with number 3.
All right. Number 3, Denryu, Electric Dragon Light Bulb.
Denryu,
What?
the Electric Dragon Light Bulb.
What? Who could that be? I'm not sure who's an Electric Dragon type. Oh, this is interesting. Okay. Oh, jeez. Oh, what type of light bulb do I go with now is the next question. Oh, weird. Denryu. Okay.
Denryu.
Oh, that's interesting. All right. An Electric Dragon light. Oh. Okay. I have an idea, and this is going to be like kind of a Disney Don Bluth kind of pair 'em up. Like what if Don Bluth somehow scarred us with the Brave Little Toaster, and then went on to make Mulan? Is what I'm thinking.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
I'm digging it. I'm digging. The Ryu means dragon, and there's a few different Pokemon in that. Let's just say the community is divided as far as what is a dragon and what is not. And
Charizard is a dragon. I am in that camp.
The literal, the Japanese name for Charizard is Rizardo, which literally is just lizard. They don't have an L, so they replace the L with an R, so it's Rizardo, which just means lizard, and it makes every single person upset. Like, Charizard is not a lizard, Charizard's a fucking dragon, and it upsets everybody. I wanted to bring in at least one dragon. We'll see where things go tonight. I cannot confirm or nor deny if there are more dragons on this list.
I mean, valid.
I made sure to be extra secret, special, I didn't want to reveal anything to Kenji.
Yeah.
Though there were some other ones that I couldn't use, either just because they use the same exact name as the Japanese one, which I've been finding in more, that's what, especially for the legendaries, that is just the Japanese name.
Yeah.
And a lot of them are just literal direct translations. Lickitung really is just Lickitung. There's some other ones, I'm like, great job, like Smoochum. And that's another one. It's pretty much just a direct translation. I was pretty surprised in doing my research again today, because there were so many. I'm just like, I need to know what the fuck, especially like Probopass. Once I read that, I'm like, you've got to be fucking kidding. That's why it floats. And you would never think, because of the name in English, why it would be a compass. Like, that doesn't make any sense. It's got a big schnoz, and it floats around. Again, there are just some things that get lost in translation, which I think is so fucking funny. And it's not to diminish or make fun of the Japanese language or, Japanese people.
No. It's America. It's that we wouldn't get it, quite frankly.
Yeah, well, I mean, there's lots of things in English that we think sounds like other words that in other languages, they're like, what the fuck drugs are you on?
What are you on, the U.S.? The U.S. is not okay, clearly.
Like Bussy.
Oh, why is that our go-to? I hate it.
I'm not over it, Kenji.
I hate it so much.
Over it. I'm not over it. Yeah, this is what I've been wanting to do for a really long time. Thank you all so much for your patience. We've been talking about doing this for a long time. And for those who were watching last week, we decided not to do video cam. we might do it on rare occasions.
Yeah, it was getting, like, our faces were getting in the way of the drawing, and I didn't really like that, so.
Also, we were just so small, and you couldn't really see us anyways. Like, you could see Ken, and you could see me waving my arms in the background, so we may still do like video cam, face cam, for certain instances.
Yeah.
Like if we want to show everybody our most adorable cat. Oh my god, I see what you mean now!
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. I'm trying to mix kind of like Mushu with the lamp.
Oh my god, that's pretty fucking brilliant. That they gave you a hard one. I didn't mean for this to be our first one, but that's just where the D20 landed.
Oh, yeah.
But that's very clever. Very, very clever. That's a good fusion of the two of those. God, my Brave Little Toaster fucking made...
movie.
Oh, I'm still not...
no, not many of us are.
Not over it.
Yeah.
It's okay, you can just die.
Oh, God.
The Worthless song. Oh, that...
Oh, Don Bluth. Why Don Bluth?
He had no problem at all traumatizing and terrifying little kids.
Nope.
No problem at all.
Whatsoever.
How old were you when you first? Do you remember I'm trying to think of the age I was, because I think I was little. Because like Don Bluth movies were like, oh, this is for little kids, and
no, it wasn't.
no, it wasn't. I remember the big-lipped alligators from All Dogs Go to Heaven, which kind of traumatized me too.
That must have been like forced out of my brain because I do not have this recollection.
They was trying to eat the dog. Trying to eat the dog for the whole entire movie.
I think I've only seen the movie once, maybe, but
you were spared.
I don't remember much. Like, I vaguely remember We're Back, but it just like.
Oh, that was a weird one.
That was weird too. Yeah, like they're Don Bluth movies, man. Mm-hmm. Don Bluth, like. I wonder. I mean, there's a reason why Disney didn't keep him on after the Black Cauldron.
Man, and Black Cauldron,
Cauldron was just fun.
It was. How do I want to say it? Like, I remember trying to watch it, and kind of it was hard to get into with the pig and everything.
Yeah.
But after a while, like, we finally were like, okay, we'll just give it our full attention. Let's just fucking watch this. And it's fucking rad.
It is.
Like, there were some parts that were a little strange. But, I mean, like, no stranger than any other type of, like, oh, I like that you made the tail, the light plug. Like,
I changed it up.
That's cool.
It felt better.
That's cute. That's super cute.
Yeah.
This could be a Pokemon.
This absolutely could be a Pokemon.
Is this too Americana? I don't know. I think it could maybe be a Pokemon.
Yeah, I think it could be. This is a pretty decent Fakeamon, if anything.
Who do you think it is?
Electric Dragon Light Bulb.
Yeah, who do you think it is?
Oh, God, what is... I'm trying to think, like... What... No, it's not that stupid light bulb frog from the new one. Is it?
Go ahead and see.
Oh, no.
Like, that's your guess?
Yeah.
The dumb light bulb frog? Okay.
I can't remember what its official name was. Oh, no! Not
It's a dragon! Clearly, it's a dragon.
That makes more sense than a sheep. Like, this evolving from a sheep, no, that doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. Oh.
Isn't that awful? It starts as a sheep, and it turns into a dragon.
There has to be some sort of lore about sheep turning into dragons. Like...
let me read it.
So weird.
So Denru may be derived from Denru, electric current, as well as forming a pun from Denryu, electric dragon.
Yeah.
It's just the replacement of the kanji. And I talked about this in some other streams, and I'll talk about it more in here in a second.
Interesting.
It may also incorporate Denkyu, light bulb, referring to its tail.
Oh,
yep.
That's a weird-ass light bulb.
It's a weird one. I always wanted to know what the fuck fuck, Ampharos is around. Some of them I actually did put the English, where they got the English name. This is one I didn't grab the information for, and I'll do that in the future. Some of it I was just like, it's kind of boring. But yeah, Ampharos is it's an electric dragon, obviously.
I mean,
look at that. That's a dragon.
That makes more sense than a sheep. I will definitely say that it is more reasonable to be a dragon than a sheep.
It's. I mean, I think you did a great job, but you just put the light bulb on the other end. You know.
Yeah. I did. I sure did.
You did a great job.
I think it's a better design element too. Quite frankly, it's terrible. I hate it.
Our next one is number 1.
Number 1.
Yeah.
All right. Metamon, transcending monster.
Metamon, the transcending monster.
Steph, you gave me a Digimon? I refuse. This is a Digimon. Meta. Oh gosh. Okay.
That's so meta.
Like this Pokemon clearly spends too much time on chat boards.
On Facebook.
Metamon. Okay, transcending monster.
It's a transcending monster, yeah.
Okay. Oh, jeez. Where do I even go with this?
Anywhere you want to. Not all of them will be more, like, vague like this. Mm-hmm. Like, I did try to give you some stuff to go off of, to work off of, so, yeah. So don't worry, not all of them will be like hard mode like this. I don't know if this is hard mode. Transcending monster. You can do all sorts of things with a transcending monster. Is it transcending spiritually? Is it transcending, like, whatever you feel like transcending means?
This Pokemon goes online and insults other Pokemon's mothers. On its Commodore 64. Wait, it didn't have... I don't know. I'm just remembering the old computer I grew up with had, like, the kind of cathode ray tube television look to it.
Yeah, that was the one that was in,
God. Yeah. Earth Girls Are Easy.
Yep. I finally made Ken watch Earth Girls Are Easy.
We just watched it last week. And it was spectacular, quite frankly.
Like one of my favorite movies.
It's
it was
so weird.
the very first movie I watched that had sex in it. That was an awakening experience for me.
Yeah, that weird pleasure touch. Yeah, that definitely like put unrealistic expectations though, because like now you're expecting people to have a love touch.
Kenji.
Yeah?
You do.
Oh my gosh. Steph, we're live.
Yes, the Commodore 67, he had one, and she destroyed it with the bowling ball and the skis.
Got an upgrade.
What is this? Is this like a Mr. Mime?
This is just a Mr. Mime floating on a cloud being an asshole online.
Is it like those genie, like, Pokemon?
Yes.
The Djinn?
Yes, that is the other part of it.
Oh, that's funny.
They fused and became Metamon.
That's so meta.
That is such a... I hate that it has, like, Digimon naming convention.
It could be a Digimon. It's up to you, you know? You're the one with the stylus. You're the one who gets to create these monsters, these creations, these pocket monsters.
These children.
These pocket monsters.
These gifts to the world.
My favorite things, like I said, is because I studied Japanese in high school and college. It's always fun to like look at those original names of the Japanese and like, oh, that's where they got it. Oh, it's it's really, really fucking funny to me. And some of them like just made me mad, like fucking Probopass. I'm like, really?
It's so simple, it's stupid.
Yeah. It's just, and it's one of those things that it's something that gets lost in translation. If you don't know that is a thing in Japanese, then you would, like, again, most Americans are like, what the fuck is up with Probopass? What the fuck is this horrible monster? It's terrifying. What Pokemon do you think this might be, Kenji? Or is this too early to start guessing? I know you're kind of solidified in what you're drawing.
Who might it actually be, if not a combination of one of those weird Jin and just a real dickhead Mr. Mime.
Chance, welcome!
Hello!
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah.
We are going back to my new favorite stream, and we are... Ken's drawing pictures of what he thinks these Pokemon are, or whatever he wants to draw, based off of the Japanese name and its literal translation. Let us know which Pokemon you think this might be, or if you think he's onto something with this Mr. Mime, who is transcending the metaverse.
Oh, God. Yeah, he's got a very spicy takedown of Zuckerberg online.
Chance. Oh my God, the literal translation of this one. Yes. Oh. Metamon, the transcending monster.
Metamon. What could Metamon actually be?
I love what you've drawn, though. This is art.
The closest I can think of, I'm thinking like that Meltan, the little like hex nut that was created for Pokemon Go. Okay. I think that's my guess.
Okay.
Who are you? You are
Who's
actually...
that Pokemon?
Ditto. Of course it's Ditto. Of course it's Ditto.
So...
Transcending transformation. I can understand
it's metamorphosis.
Metamorphosis.
Yes. So Metamon. This is all according to Bulbapedia. Metamon may be a combination of metamorphosis to undergo a physical transformation, or meta, prefix meaning encompassing or transcending, which may refer to transform, allowing Ditto to take on every form of other Pokemon and monster.
That makes so much sense.
It's a transcending monster.
It's a transcending monster. All right. God, okay. All right, I like that. I dig that. All right, what's our next one then?
We're just kind of going in order according to this die. We're moving to number 2.
Number 2, alrighty.
Chance says, I wish his name was Metamon in English. What, LMAO? Yeah. We're on to number 2.
Number 2.
I can say this one.
Yes, please.
Wani Noko.
Wani Noko. Okay, that's what I was thinking.
Or Child of a Crocodile. Wani Noko.
Wani Noko. Got that Wani Noko flow.
We got Chance saying, I was not expecting Ditto. I was bought into the Mr. Mime. Okay, so yeah, you think of a child of a crocodile.
Child of a crocodile.
I was thinking, like, you know how, like, they have a Bat Boy?
Oh, gosh. Oh, that yeah, like a sideshow. Okay.
It's up to you, though. It's up to you. Whatever you want to do for Wani Noko.
I've got some ideas for this now.
If you have ideas for Ken in the chat, just let him know. You know, give him some ideas, some feedback, whatever you feel, whatever you're thinking. Yeah, this is like one of my favorite challenges, just because, again, with fucking Probopass, it just kind of gives that origin of like, oh, that's why it's got the other things pointing in the other directions. That's why it's floating. That's why it's got the stupid hat, because if you look at it from the top, it's a fucking compass. Why a compass? Because they thought no sound like north. Because they can't make the TH sound in Nihongo. We got Chance saying Crocodile Dundee's son.
Oh gosh, yeah.
Now this is a knife.
Oh, that's not a knife.
I only think I ever saw that movie once when I was a kid.
There's so many of them too.
Oh, I never watched any of the other ones. I think I only watched the first one on like Disney Channel once.
I definitely saw the like the final in the franchise more than like any of the others. But yeah, there were a couple of Crocodile Dundee movies.
I know I've told Ken this, but I've actually eaten crocodile. Or was it alligator? I didn't tell you that?
I don't know. Maybe.
It's
maybe
crocodile
it's
or alligator. I can't remember. But yeah, I was at like a farmer's marketplace or like some sort of like.
This is coming back to me now.
It was like I was at the waterfront like summertime show thing. Oh my god, this is actually really adorable what you've drawn. Oh, those fat baby toes.
Them fat little baby legs.
Fat baby legs.
Those feet are a little big, but I can fix that in
it's to help them flap. Be a good swimmer. If you're going to be a child of a crocodile, you got to be a good swimmer, right?
This is like what Ash's mom did with Ash's older sibling. It was like, I'm not ready to be a mom just yet. Like, here, let the Pokemon raise this one.
Let them out be raised by wolves / crocodiles.
Exactly. Like, it will be raised by the alligators.
We got a chance saying, I'm sure my mom made me watch a couple of them, but I have zero memory of them. Same. I'm like, I remember that's not a knife, this is a knife.
Oh yeah, that's like all anyone remembers.
Like, yeah. Anybody ever. Like, that's all we know of it. What the hell was I just saying? Oh yeah, I've eaten crocodile.
Yes.
Or alligator, I can't remember. It's weird. It tastes like chicken.
Everyone says that, yeah.
But it has the consistency of fish.
Yeah.
And that combination can make some people sick if you're not used to eating it. For me, it was just like, I remember it kind of like upsetting my stomach a little bit because it is weird because your fish has got a very distinct smell and taste. And to have that same kind of consistency, but it tastes like chicken, it's weird. It's not like one of those things where like, oh, it was so good, I'm going to have it again. It was definitely one of those like, here, I'm at this event, I have one opportunity to try this, sure, why not?
Yeah.
How they were ethically sourced and all that kind of stuff. There's a reason why I don't think you see them too often nowadays. Yeah. But back in the early 2000s, it was a wild time.
It's like the Wild West.
Chicken of the swamp. Yes! Good job. Great job, Chance. That was
that's
good.
great.
It's really good. Chicken of the swamp. That's hilarious. What Pokemon do you think this is?
I think it's the Gen 2 water starter. Yeah.
You think it's that one?
Yeah.
What makes you think that one?
'Cause it's just a little crocodile baby.
Okay. Alright. So that's the one that you guess.
That is why I made my alligator joke.
Aw, that's really cute.
Let's put some egg patterns on this shell diaper.
If only John and Kat were watching. If you guys are watching, and we've got some ideas for your little child of a crocodile, some costume ideas.
Absolutely.
People ask what gender. You're like, it's obviously a crocodile.
Yes. Clearly.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, you ready?
Let's find out who is this friend.
Who's that Pokemon?
Hey, it is Totodile.
You got the name wrong, but you got.
Feraligator's the the final version.
Yeah,
I know.
yeah.
I couldn't remember Totodile, but
no, you're totally fine. But yeah, you totally got it right. Because he's right. He's just a tiny little baby, a crocodile. Just a tiny little baby.
Just a little baby.
Yeah.
Little baby guy.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Does not want to roll over a 5 today, apparently.
Jeez.
Okay. But yes, great job. That's one for Kenji. Good job. Good job.
Yeah. All right.
Number 18.
Number 18. All right.
We did 20, so if we're going through these fast, I'll read it.
Juniper?
Yeah, Juniper.
Juniper Sniper.
It's a Juniper Sniper. You can kind of hear it, Juniper.
Yeah, okay.
Juniper.
Totally.
Juniper Sniper.
This is clearly a plant type. Where would I get that from? Junipers. Okay, a flower sniper. Okay. I've got some ideas for what this clearly is.
Oh, was that little look saying that you know which Pokemon this is?
No. I have no idea, but I have an idea of what I'm going to draw.
Chances, I'm just picturing a flower with a gun.
Yeah, kinda.
Oh, that's funny. Oh, I forgot to read the Totodile. So it's Waninoko maybe driven to be mean. Waninoko mean child of crocodile or alligator. Like it is literally child of crocodile.
It's like Kodaku.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kodaku,
Baby duck.
which is baby duck, which is Psyduck, which I absolutely adore. What was the French name? Or was it the French name?
Oh, Psycho Quack.
Yeah.
Psycho Quack was the French name, and it's infinitely better than the American. I will absolutely say that.
Hey, John, welcome. Yeah, this is my Meezer cats with a pew pew.
Yes, exactly.
And Chan says, "Oh, make sure you're on live chat." Yes, I did remember, but thank you for the reminder. I appreciate it, Chance. Thank you.
We have technical difficulties sometimes.
Yeah, that's right. You do have a Meezer cat named Juniper,
Yeah.
who is a Juniper with a Juniper cat with a pew pew. Pew pew, meow 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 meow. That's exactly it. That's exactly it. Yeah. Not sure if you saw our last one, but Ken drew a big old fat baby who is a child of a crocodile. So you'll have to go back and see that one, John, unless you already saw it, of a big fat baby. Chance, Psycho Quacker. Oh, I cannot read French. I only went to Paris and I stayed there for 2 weeks and I still don't remember. Can you read that one in the chat, Kenji?
Psycho Quacker. Oui, c'est ça, fa 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 fa.
We're sorry, we're uncultured, John.
I'm not. I know c'est la vie, and I can recognize say.
Oh,
so
c'est la vie. What's this?
C'est cute.
Oh, we are uncultured. We are so uncultured.
I'm sorry.
I did go to Paris for 2 weeks. It was about a decade ago, and I remember parlez-vous anglais, which means do you speak English?
Yes, it does.
And wah, which is the very informal way of saying oui, which means yes.
Wah. Are you sure that's not just you met Wario?
Oh, Chan says it's to the tune of the Psycho Killer song. I don't know that one either.
Oh, Psycho Killer.
Oh, you are so much smarter than us. Yeah, Chance gets extra love. We're uncultured. Who is this?
It's Solid Snake, but he's going to have flowers in his hair.
Ken, this is a gift. This is a gift. Jen says, I never knew that part was in French. No wonder it sounded like gibberish. Psycho Killer. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh!
Yeah.
Oh my god. Wow. Yeah, I'm right there with you too, Chance. I'm like thinking of it in my head now. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm like in Japanese brain mode right now. I can't think French. I couldn't even think French when I was in France. Like, my bestie who I went to Paris, who took me to Paris, and I will ever be so thankful. It was a wild fucking trip. The no bed and no breakfast that we stayed at by the end. It's a long story, but 2 different car incidences in the same day, including a car fire.
Yeah.
Like, my bestie would always, like, because we took the subway everywhere because public transportation actually works there. Oh, excuse me. Oh, my goodness. Excuse me. All my talk of French. It's making me sneeze.
The French are having their revenge.
Oh, I believe it. Because every single time I tried to pronounce a French word, my bestie would just die laughing. Because I'm German.
Oh, yeah.
And in German,
your train was German,
you read everything phonetically. Even if the word is like 40 letters long, you just read it phonetically. French, you read it in groupings, and if you don't know the groupings, then you're just kind of SOL. A lot of vowels just for decorative purposes. This is amazing looking. What are you talking about? We got a chance, and it was trending on TikTok when season of 4 Stranger Things dropped. Oh.
Yeah. That is an 80s song.
Killer.
Qu'est-ce que c'est? Oh, that is Qu'est-ce que c'est? Okay.
Oh, you just did it. Like
Yeah, okay. I vaguely remember that song.
Psycho Quacker. There we go.
Okay.
We're redemption. Meow meow quack quack quack
Yeah.
quack 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 quack. I love my little Kodaku, little tiny baby duck.
I'm gonna have him kick his feet up a little.
Yeah.
My anatomy is all over the board on this one. I feel confident in saying that.
It's a pocket monster. He's
That's
gotta be
right.
pocket size.
That's right.
So his anatomy's not gonna be
He
perfect.
can't have good anatomy because he's not actually human. But he does have an important question, and that is, can love blossom on the battlefield?
Yes. Chan says, LOL, Ken and I ended up singing the fa 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 at the same time. Nice. Which is even amazing because we're on a little bit of a time, stall. Like, we say it and it's like maybe a few seconds off before they all hear it.
I'm not 100% sure, to be honest.
Pocket snake. Ha ha ha. That's his penis.
Oh God, yeah. That is something else.
Well, do you have any guesses of who you might think this is?
Juniper Sniper.
Juniper Sniper.
I feel like this is another one of the starters.
Okay.
Hang on, he needs more
flowers.
Flower camouflage.
Yeah. How else is he supposed to blend in with the junipers?
Exactly. Juniper snake.
Begonias.
They're marigolds.
I may not know my flowers, but I know a bitch when I see one.
That's such just a fantastic line.
That movie. I wish it was not so terrible.
Like it is not a culturally great movie. It is of its time, I will say that. Oh jeez, I cannot.
We got Chan saying, I love it when you bluntly say the dick joke. You're welcome. You know, I'm all about those good old wiener jokes. Even though wieners are not anything to joke around about.
Not a joke, okay?
No, it's very serious.
Super serious.
Super serious dick business.
God.
No
Richard
dicking
Business.
around.
It's Richard Business, thank you.
Wait, we lost service?
Oh no.
Wait.
Have excellent connection.
I got a problem with the server. Wait. Is everyone... Can you still hear us? Let us know if you can still hear us. It might have just been my phone.
Maybe. Okay, because YouTube is still telling me good connection.
Okay, everyone can hear us.
Okay.
It's just my phone.
Cool.
Woo!
Cool. All right.
Woo! Okay, sorry everybody. Panicked.
Okay. I don't know how many more flowers I want to put. I think I've done the joke.
Okay, so who do you think it is?
Oh gosh. Who was that? Okay. Who's that Pokemon?
Who's that Pokemon?
I'm spacing on its name, but I want to say it's like Snively or something. It's
Snivy?
Like, Snivy, yeah.
Okay. That's what your guess is?
Meh.
Okay.
It's like brr, brr. And it's got like arms out, and it's like a little snaky.
Yeah, I know which one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
That's your guess?
That's my guess.
All right. Who's that Pokemon?
It's... Really?
Yes.
Oh, that makes sense because the wing bow and arrow. Okay.
Yep. It's
okay.
Decidui. Or Decidui, yeah, because it's like deciduous, but it's evergreen, it's a juniper. Mm-hmm. They don't know their trees.
Juniper.
Juniper might be a combination of Ju, which is tree, juniper, and sniper. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Okay. Oh, that's interesting.
Snivy almost made it to the list.
Yeah.
Its name means Japanese creeper stalker and snake. That was one where I'm like, I don't want it to be too creepy.
Yeah. I
like a stalker.
That. Yeah. No, that's reasonable.
Just a little bit of lore there for y'all. The next number is number 14.
Number 14. All right. That is...
Mikuru.
Bleating bicycle. Okay.
Bleating bicycle.
That's clearly a goat bike, obviously.
Mikuru, yeah.
Okay. All right. Goat bike it is. Oh God! Now I have to draw a bicycle.
I didn't think about that.
What have you done to me?
Put you the challenge on the hot spot.
Yeah.
You already said it was hard mode was over, but we've just begun. Thank you for letting us know that we didn't chat. All right, we didn't drop. My phone's just being weird. John says, looks like Tom Selleck. Decidueye kind of does.
I really want Tom Selleck to play Solid Snake now. That would be amazing. Jeez.
Chan says, new gender for Decidueye. That's it. That was the starter I started with that gen, because he's a little fucking like Rowlet. It's just a little round owl, which his name means owl throw. Like you throw an owl, and I almost gave you that one because I'm like, you throwing at an owl would just be funny. Yeah, but I thought the Juniper the Sniper one was a little bit funnier. John, I like to ride my goat cycle. I do know that one. I do know my queen. Thank you.
Nice.
I like to ride my goat. Oh. Maybe I won't finish that one.
The greatest of all time. Oh, wait. Still, okay,
yes.
It's not a terrible bicycle.
You're doing great. You're doing absolutely great. This is absolutely a bleating bicycle.
Little hoofs. It doesn't need like the little honky, like the little bike horn.
Because it's bleeding.
It bleats at you.
It's not the screaming goats.
Oh God, maybe it is.
It says bleating, so it's up to you to decide what kind of animal bleats. Because there's lots of different types of animals that bleats. There are some sheepertons.
Yeah.
And that's my list. Chance said, it took me a second to realize Ken had remembered the goat slang. Oh, man. There are some of these translations that are just so fucking, like, just bonkers bananas. Oh, you're just gonna erase your art?
I had a better idea for... just the design element for it, so I'm going with that.
Just erase your art. Just erase your art and start all over again. It's totally fine. We're going through these ones a little bit fast. It's just because I figured Pokemon, like every single time we do like Pokemon, we do go through them a little bit faster. It's just Ken's just so good at drawing Pokemon.
I am. I'm Jozu.
You are hella Jozu.
I am the goat. I am the greatest of all time.
That it was just easier to do a list of 20 instead this time. So if we're going through a little fast, it's not time we're trying to rush anything. It's because they're just a little bit easier to get through. We got a chance saying, that fat bottom girls would be getting on that goat cycle and ride. Those fat bottom girls, they make the rock and roll go round.
That's true.
Chance, Ken goated with the sauce. When I do drum circle, what happens sometimes with a drum circle, and not just like this can happen to lots of different drum circles. I host a drum circle, FYI. And what happens is that you end up people going boom, 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 just doing really, really simple. Since I host it, I am in charge of what they call mother beats. And so I'm usually the one who's doing the boom, boom, just doing a really boring beat. And unless people like explore and try different things, it sounds really boring really fast. And I tell people, if you all start doing Fat Bottom Girls, I will start singing it. And that's when we need to start spicing it up with our drum beats, okay? I'm in charge of mother beats, so I don't get to do anything cool. You all get to play around and have fun. I don't always do mother beats. Sometimes some of my friends will take over mother beat for me so I can finally play around. But when I'm like, okay, if we start doing Fat Bottom Girls, like, boom, boom, fat bottom.
I was just a skinny lad, never knew no good from bad. Fuck, I fell apart.
It was good. It was good.
I'm sorry.
That was good. That was really good.
I should have.
I used to have all the words memorized. Used to.
It's been a hot minute.
Yeah. Drum circle, we will rock you. That's another one. It's like we will rock you.
It's a very simple one for sure.
And that's another one. Like, but I always like Fat Bottom Girls because it was fun.
Oh heck yeah.
Chance, I will do my best to be spicy. You do a fantastic job. You do an absolutely fantastic job. But you heard me say that at Drum Circle, where I'm like, okay, don't do fat bottom girls, friends. Like, you gotta spice it up. You gotta do some other fun stuff.
Yeah, spice up your life, every boy and every girl.
Spice up your life.
All the people of the world.
Spice up your life. Hot seat, yeah.
Thank you.
Hold tights.
You know more Spice Girls than me, quite frankly.
So I was that 12, 14, 13-year-old girl who lip-synced to Spice Girls for the school talent pageants.
Nice.
Yeah. Of course, I was baby. I was the token blonde girl.
Yeah.
Of course, I had to be Baby Spice. Oh my god, this is great. This is fantastic. It looks like a Cyclozar.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking like similar vibes, yeah.
We got chances. Yes, though I don't think I'll ever get what you were saying about it because I was like in my own world. Oh, okay. Well, now I'm glad that I can explain that now about Drum Circle. Okay, which Pokemon do you think this is?
A bleeding bicycle.
A bleating bicycle.
Bleating bicycle. What Pokemon is bike-like? I mean, like, there's Cyclozar.
Cyclozar, yeah.
Or, I like to call him Genzaidon.
Yes.
That is my own little Japanese pun, because Genzai, the legendaries for the most recent Pokemon are Koraidon and Miraidon, which just means, like, past lizard and future lizard. So Genzaidon is my joke for present lizard. So...
John says, ooh, Drum Circle doing Wannabe. If you wanna be my lover, gotta get with my friend.
Who's a bicycle?
Who do you think it is?
Oh, bleating bicycle. Mikuru. Bleating bicycle.
Mekuru.
Is there like a unicycle Pokemon? Jeez. Oh.
Not sure.
I'm too focused on the bicycle part.
Okay.
I'm not sure. Let's find out. It is gonna be Skiddo. Right, because it's a goat. Goat. Oh my god, that's right.
Yes! Now, yes!
Okay.
Yes!
Okay.
It makes no sense, but when you know that Skiddo means fucking bleeding, why bicycle? Because, and I'll read it to you.
Oh, that's so weird.
Mekuru may be a combination of me, which is an onomatopoeia of goats bleeding, and vehicle or bicycle. It's the kanji. The me, it goes down to the kanji, which for those who don't know,
and it's a ride Pokemon.
It is a ride Pokemon.
Yeah. Okay.
It's a vehicle. It's just because a lot of Pokemon, like a lot of the puns, are just those onomatopoeias, or they'll just blend certain words, or they'll change the kanji for a completely different meaning. For a little bit of context, and I'm sorry for people who know this, the kanji, Japanese borrows from Chinese, like older Chinese, like classical Chinese characters and writing, and that's what they call kanji. And so it's a character that has meaning. You don't read it phonetically. Like you look at that word and you know that it means bicycle. So you know the word to say, oh, bicycle, because that's what that kanji means. So you can take certain kanji out that have like the same pronunciation and change the entire word so it sounds exactly the same, but it has a completely different meaning. That's how Eraserhead in My Hero Academia. Is that My Hero Academia got his name of Eraserhead. It's because they just took one kanji and replaced it and then changed the meaning.
Yeah.
The next number is number 10.
Number 10. All
so a lot of the puns just come from that. About those like fucking bleeding bicycle.
Robushin.
Construction
Warlord. What? Construction Warlord. Oh, jeez. Oh, wow. Construction Warlord. Oh,
yes, Chance. Go-Goat is the evolution of Skiddo.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. Construction
Warlord.
Oh, my God. Oh.
Chance says Construction Warlord is Dio in part 3. Construction Warlord. Will be Sheen.
Okay.
I just thought you'd have fun drawing this.
I have a couple ideas, but like, oh jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez.
Got ideas for Ken? You can throw them in the comments too. Which you're seeing with a construction warlord. Come down from the mountain.
Oh God.
American warlord, bring him young.
I do want to see that. I want to see the Book of Mormon.
Yes, you did get me to snort. Good job. Yeah, I do. I would love to see Book of Mormon with you. It's so fucking funny. Come down from the mountain, American warlord, bring him young.
God.
You've got this is the fuck frog. I'm trying to remember the words now.
Oh God. Oh jeez. Fuck frog.
But I always love Hasadiga Iboi.
Fuck you, God.
Hasadiga Iboi. Hasadiga Iboi. Fuck you, God. God. So, friend of a friend, took the Mormonism.
Yes.
We talk about them every now and then.
Every so often. I try not to because they can be very
Dicks.
They can be very defensive about their
Actually,
religion.
in the prophecy of Brigham Young, Joseph Smith, who was a fucking con artist.
Like there's public record of like people like Martin Harris is a name that is very very famous in Mormonism. He bankrolled a lot of the church's early endeavors. A lot of it kind of because Joseph Smith was conning him out of his money. Like, there are stories of where he, like...
Oh, this one,
There's
Kenji.
public record of him suing Joseph Smith to get his money back because guess what? He didn't find any buried treasure on his lawn where Joseph Smith told him to dig. Like, yes, I know exactly who this is.
You know which Pokemon this is?
I'm pretty sure, but I'm still going to draw it because this is amazing.
Well, it is pretty amazing. And even if you got it, like, that's number 2, you know? Like, we'll see when we get there. Yeah. We got Chan saying, I was thinking of Death Mountain when Steph talked about the Book of Mormon, so Joseph Smith, or whoever said was replaced with Link. Okay, Brigham Young got replaced with Link in my brain.
Nice.
I just
Very
think...
nice.
So friend of friend, like the Mormons have this declaration of what family means, which is all sorts of awful, terrible.
It's why I left. It's a big part of why I left.
But anyway. This friend of a friend took it and then using the rainbow flag for pride,
like, redacted so much of it.
Like most of it, basically saying no, a family is like people who love each other like unconditionally, and it was just chef's kiss, just so good. Yeah. We got. Oh wait, never mind. I already saw that comments.
I already seen it.
So walk me through what you're drawing here, Kenji.
So this is a Pokemon that doesn't take no sassin is what it's doing here.
The Construction Warlord.
Yes, the Construction Warlord. Like, plus if you're a scab, if you cross any of those picket lines, like and mess with his crew. You don't mess with the crew a second time, I'll say that.
Nice. I like that.
Yeah.
Who do you think it is?
I think it's Conkleder.
Okay. Conkleder. Everybody?
Or one of that evolutionary line.
Okay. John says, the assassin no assassin. Nice. Shit, what was I saying? I was talking about... Oh, I said the thing that I was saying.
The Rainbow Redacted.
I love that. It was just chef's kiss. Mwah, just so good.
Perfect for Pride Month, quite frankly.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And I just love that, like, that humor of just kind of just turning things on their own, of just making fun of things, like, just by pointing out the obvious. Like, and that's subtle but just really strong, like protest art or protest humor. It's just I love it. Like Hasadiga Iboi.
Yeah.
Fuck,
does it mean no worries for the rest of your days?
Kind of. Oh.
Nice.
Yeah. I oh Man, this reminds me of that one Pokemon that's, oh, Shiza, what is it? It's basically like, a samurai. And he's like sitting on...
Oh, King Gambit?
King Gambit, yeah. It's giving me like King Gambit vibes.
I can get that.
It's giving King Gambit. Oh, I'm cool and hip.
Heck yeah.
There's some things that I learned from our Gen Z slang stream that I'm still have retained.
Yeah.
Like, it's giving, you know.
Yeah. That one, like, that one makes sense, too. Like, I will be that old fart that's like, yeah, that one actually makes sense.
I mean, but it does. You know, it's just condensing that. There's some Gen Z slang, I'm just like, what?
Yeah, I still don't understand, yeah.
I mean, I was thinking about, like millennial slang. I'm like, that's all that. It's all that.
It's all that in a bag of chips. That's actually much older.
But then we condensed it to it's all that.
Yeah.
There's a fucking show called All That.
I was not a big fan of that show, TBH.
I love that fucking show. I watched so much of it. This is so fucking great. I love the samurai vibes. Like, this is fantastic. And then, like, you know, you got safety goggles because safety first.
Oh, those aren't safety goggles. Those are shades.
Oh, well, they could also function as both, you know?
Could. That's very true.
Chan says, I will forever cherish the It's a Giving drawing with all the clowns.
Yeah, that quickly devolved into a
Oops All
Clowns stream.
Which is exactly what Gen Z wanted.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, my guess is Conkleder or one of its evolutionary line.
Okay, all right. Who's that Pokemon?
It's Conkleder. All right.
Oh, you so got it. Good job.
Yeah.
Gold star. That's number 2 for Kenji. That wasn't sure what I wasn't sure you'd get. But...
This Conkleder is like not taking any shit though. Oh, construction. Like, how many construction Pokemon are there?
That's true. Yeah. Our next number is number 5.
Number 5. 5 alive.
Oh my god. Before you do.
Yeah.
So we got John says, this librarian's looking pretty mad. That's some pretty good butt hair. You know, Conkleder with a stupid, like, bump on the back of the head because it got bonked on the head because it's not wearing a safety helmet.
Yeah, exactly.
Also could be a good, like, bun. Chan says, I mean, you joke, but Gen Z does like clowns.
Oh, I hate it. I've been seeing more clowns pop up in my Instagram feed lately, and it's like, no, thank you. I didn't ask for this.
Number 5.
Number 5. Purin. Petite Pretty Pudding. Pudding. This is a Sanrio character.
Pom Pom Pudding?
Pom Pom Pudding. Oh, God. Yeah, this is... Oh, gosh. Okay. Okay. I've got an idea.
Oh, to read the part for Conkleder. Sorry, I forgot to read that.
Yeah.
So, Robushin may be a combination of Ro, or old, and Bushin, which is warlord, or Fushin, which is construction worker. Bushin, Fushin, you see where they got those two together?
It's the rhyme, yeah.
Uh-huh. But Conkleder, this is one in English I wanted to add, because I'm like, what the fuck? It may be a combination of concrete and elder. It may also involve conch, both meaning especially the large nose and to hit someone on the head. So like Conkleder. Isn't that just elder? That's where the der comes from, and you're like Conkleder, concrete elder, bonk on the head.
Okay.
And that's where it gets that name. It's so bad. It's so bad. Okay, so I was gonna say, Chance, I got the comments. Chance says, yeah, I was gonna say, isn't this Sanrio Pudding Dog? John says, petite, pretty, pudding, guardian, Sailor Moon. Yay! Gomen o naso na o janakute, yume no naka na naieru. John says, if that was an N instead of an M, it would be a Jewish holiday.
It's true.
Purim.
Yeah.
Purim. I didn't know that was a Jewish holiday. Oh.
There's many on their calendar, and it's a beautiful tradition.
What is that tradition? I don't know.
I don't know. I'm just trying to say nice things about Judaism because I know some very lovely Jews.
Yeah, they get the short end of the stick for way too often, and I think that they deserve to be cherished. And sorry, I just saw your picture.
Yes, it is the flan version of Grimer. Is who this is.
Adorable, and I wish that this existed. Like the flan Grimer. Oh.
This is the regional variant of Grimer.
I love it. For Candyland. That's the next Pokemon.
Well, they've already got Pokemon Spain, so why not just have flan there? Is flan more of like a Latin America dish? I can't recall.
I think it's more Latin America.
Okay,
yeah.
well,
like South America.
Maybe Paldea invaded South America.
Oh no!
Pokemon World.
We got John saying, Purim, it's like Jewish Halloween, just not spooky as, just not as spooky as no trick-or-treating candy, but they wear costumes. That's cool. Thank you.
That's cool, yeah.
Thank you for letting us know, John. That's
Absolutely.
That's a fun one. Do you know when they celebrate that? Is it around Halloween, too? Is it a specific day? I'm curious now. What all the lore. I love what you're drawing.
Thank you.
This is fantastic. Do you have any guesses of who this might be?
Pudding. What was it? I want to say that this was a Gen 8 Pokemon.
Mm-hmm.
That had the different variations. There's it's like a strawberry cupcake dog kind of looking.
Oh, yeah.
From Gen 8.
Yeah.
But I can't remember its English name for that one. So,
okay, that's totally fine. If you can't remember the name, I think if
Yeah.
you can guess what it looks like, you're 90% there.
Yeah, I think it's that strawberry cupcake dog from Gen 8.
Okay, all right, that is your guess.
That is my guess.
So it says, we got John saying, Purim happens in the spring. This year it was on March 7th. Oh, cool. Thank you. Thank you. In Germany, we have Walpurgisnacht, which is also kind of like a Halloween holiday.
It's like a May Day.
With dress up. But it's celebrated on, it's the night before May 1st.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why it's the night of Walpurgisnacht. So, that's cool. That's really cool. I love hearing about other traditions and other other celebrations. Okay, you want to color this one a little bit?
I do. I want to give it just a little splash of color.
A little splash of color. Okay.
Because why not?
Let me know when you are ready. Who's that Pokemon?
This is such a fun little buddy.
This is really good. Pudding.
Yeah, it's clearly pudding.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never had flan before.
Oh, it's delightful.
Everyone says that. I believe them. I've just never had flan before.
Because a couple of years ago for Murder Mystery, somebody brought flan.
I didn't try it.
Oh, okay. Well, that was a shame because it was delightful.
I think I was trying to avoid sugar that day. I think
that's valid.
It's hard for me to sit down and eat and those things because we're doing a murder mystery party.
Exactly.
I got other things on my mind.
And there's already so much food otherwise. Yeah, I totally get you.
Yeah, he is Latino and he makes flan every year because he follows his mother's recipe for flan.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know what flavor of flan he made the last time we went. It might have just been
it was post or pre-COVID when we did the last one.
Yeah.
So it was a while. I don't recall.
Okay, so
who
strawberry.
Is it? It is Jigglypuff.
It's Jigglypuff.
Pudding.
So let me.
Oh my gosh! Yes, please let me know.
Pudding may refer to pudding, referring to its soft body, and it also is Pucci, which is petite and pretty.
Okay.
Yeah, Pucci is, and then it's got a little soft squishy body.
Okay. Okay. Oh, geez, that's so
when you
weird.
think of Jigglypuff now,
Right.
like when you think of pudding.
I was never thinking.
Yeah, right?
I always thought like a puffball, like.
No, it's because it's supposed to
man.
be like pudding. She's
my
supposed to be
gosh.
like pudding.
I never thought of that. All right, it's just angry little pudding.
It's angry
All
little
right.
pudding.
All
So they're cute.
right. I kind of like my Flan Grimer version
I
better.
love the chubby baby arms. It's really good.
Yeah. So what's our next monster?
Our next monster is number 10.
Number 10, baby.
Well,
we already did number 10, yeah.
Why don't you do number 9 then?
Number 9? Number 9. Sanaito, come here, knight.
Senaito.
It's just a command. That's
Yeah,
not-
that's what things translate to. Come here, knight. Senaito. We've got John in the chat. It's gonna be jam because Jigglypuff don't shake like that. That was good.
Nice. Nice. Okay.
Yeah. What do you think this is?
Okay. I know exactly which Pokemon this is.
You do?
I do.
Okay.
I do, and I think you're really gonna love this Pokemon. Quite frankly.
You lead up like that, like you know exactly what you're doing,
I know.
and then it's just gonna be this. It's gonna be some like a guy in like a Renaissance, like the Ren Fair outfits.
You know what? I don't love that pose. So
Just some guy at the Ren
erase-
Fair.
Yeah, just some guy.
Some guy at the Ren
some
Fair.
guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I thought this one was really funny. Like, there are some that are legit just phrases. They're
Yeah,
just phrases.
yeah,
It's
you're-
really bizarre.
You were telling me a couple of them earlier too.
Yeah.
So yeah, I feel
There
it.
were some that I just couldn't use because
Yeah.
either the name is the same as in Japanese as in English, or it's just way too easy to figure it out. Like, if I told you the literal translation, you would have figured it out.
Yeah.
Like, Construction Warlord, I thought but you did get that one. You know, what was the other one that you got?
Oh gosh. Oh, I'm spacing out now.
No, you're all good. Huh?
Did I get it up there? No, yeah, I'm at
Yeah,
2.
you're at 2. You're at 2.
I don't
Maybe
remember.
3, depending. You know,
Depending.
We'll see.
Yeah.
Oh, is this a good boy?
This is Sir Good Boy.
Yay! Yay! Because that's a good command. Like, come here.
Exactly.
Come here, good boy.
Exactly.
Sir Good Boy is a character that Ken came up with. He's used this character in a few different things, and you may see Sir Good Boy in
This is
some
a
future
night
projects.
puppo.
It's a pup Nido, and its name is Sir Good Boy, and he's just the goodest boy.
Mm-hmm.
and Sir Good Boy, he never turns down a quest for glory, especially if he is told, like, Sir Good Boy, you gotta do this. Bark? Okay. For treats and glory. For treats and glory.
Sir Good Boy does not fear the vacuum cleaner.
We've got Sit, UBU, Sit, Good Dog. Yes, Sir Good Boy is the goodest of boys. I love this. I love this. It's not what I was expecting. Do you have any guesses of who this might be?
I mean, like there's 2 night Pokemon that I'm immediately thinking of, and either Corviknight, but that doesn't seem quite right. I feel like Corviknight's name would probably be more on the nose. And then there was that there's that like Shellfish Knight that I can't remember its name. So I'm kind of expecting it to be that Shellfish Knight.
Okay.
But yeah, I can't remember what that official name was.
Okay. No. Like I said, if you can guess what type it is, I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah.
If you can describe it, that's good for me. Like as far as keeping tally and keeping score.
Scoreboard.
Absolutely. Oh man, I know which one I want to do. Oh, but there's so many good. I did a lot of really good ones. I'm very proud of myself. Very proud of myself. Yeah, that's what I'm like, Ken. I can't just pick 12. I've got to do a list of 20. Okay.
Heck yeah. I mean, they're all so good.
Yeah. I think think instead of rolling a dice, I'm just gonna start picking from my list.
Yeah.
Oh, I know which one I want to do next.
Give me the ones that you know are gonna be good content.
Oh yeah.
Feed me that good content.
Hell yeah. Oh, but this is good content right here. Sir Good Boy. Sir Good Boy is always the bestest boy. We've got John that says, now I feel old that Steph missed that TV reference. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, I caught it.
What is it?
I thought it was like Sit Boo Boo was the bit. I mean, I know it's a TV reference. I'm not sure what show it's from. I think it's like John. An old, either like 70s or 80s TV show. I know it because Family Guy made a reference to it back when I used to watch that show.
Back before it sucked.
I mean, it's not to my taste anymore, and that's okay.
Yeah, that's super okay. I'm sorry, John. It's not because you're old. It's because I'm uncultured. I watched weird TV as a kid, and so I didn't watch a lot of... Oh my god, this Popper. This is the goodest boy.
Is a good boy.
This is the goodest boy. It could also be that pupper with a sword or shield. You know?
Oh, you're right. Yeah. Dang it! You threw me off with that because Sword and Shield was such a weird game.
Sword and Shield is I would definitely say my least favorite Pokemon.
It was a weird entry into the franchise.
You know how, like we talk about with Legend of Zelda, how Skyward Sword wanted to be this big, grandiose game for, like, the 25th anniversary, and it failed in every single way, and then they were like, let's not make Zelda until we perfect it. And then they made Breath of the Wild, and everyone's like, holy shit, this is the best game in the whole entire world.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God. And then they topped that with Tears of the Kingdom. Like, I am loving that game.
We managed to pull our way from Tears of the Kingdom to do stream and to talk about Pokemon. You know, fill our New Year's resolution.
I mean, it's Nintendo related, so we're doing good with that.
Okay. So, are you ready to find out who's that Pokemon?
I think I'm ready. I really love this.
This is so good. I love your Sir Good Boy. That's fantastic.
Okay, the next one is Gardevoir. Gardevoir. What?
Gardevoir.
Okay, so what?
Okay, so
because what? Like she's issuing the command to.
So it literally se means like come and naito, which means knights. And so they're saying Sir Knights or Se Naito might be a combination of Sir, like the honorific, and Knights, which is a pun of Sa Naito, which means come here, Knights. That's all it means. Gardevoir, however, is a combination of the French word garde, or guade, which is guard, or to garter, to guard, and devoir, which is duty. And Gardevoir, which is why it sounds so weird, as well as vor, which means referring to psychic. Oh my god, to psychic powers. Voyeur, whatever. Voyeur.
Oh, I can't read French
reference. I can't read French to save my life. But yeah, it's a weird French pun in English.
Weird.
And it's just means come knight, come here, Sir Knights. Isn't that dumb?
Weird. Well, I was not expecting that.
And then the pre-evolution, which is Ralts, which just means waltz, because it looks like it's waltzing.
You were telling me Ralts, and that's why you were telling me Ralts, because you just saw it and were mad.
I was very mad. Number 8, whenever you are ready.
Number 8.
We got John that said, a few sitcoms were made by UBU Productions. They would play at the end of the shows like Cheers, where you would hear sit, UBU, sit, good dog, woof, and the TV would have a black dog on the screen. Holy shit! You just unlocked a memory for me. I have not thought about that in fucking so many years. Wow! Wow! I know exactly what you're talking about now.
Now Steph knows more than I do about that.
Oh, because I would watch Cheers every now and then, and Okay. Oh, wow. Number 8.
You said number 8, yes.
Yeah.
Number 8. Onigori, demon ice sushi. Okay. Demon ice sushi.
Onigori.
Okay.
Demon ice.
This will be interesting. Demon ice sushi.
Demon ice sushi. Sushi, yeah. I hope you do have something that makes everybody hungry for sushi.
I mean, I'm getting hungry off of this. I definitely want some food now. Oh, man, like some dragon rolls sound really good. Yeah. Onigori, demon ice sushi.
Demon ice sushi. Okay, I know which one we're doing after this one. Oh. Yeah, this is definitely like one of my favorite streams that we do now, just because it's so fucking funny to me. Just those literal translations, just things that get lost in translation. We started our stream with, there's a Pokemon called Probopass, and it is so butt ugly. And I've always wondered, what the fuck is with this Pokemon? It's got a giant nose, weird fluffy hair, and this weird dumb hat. It's got these other versions of it pointing in like all four directions, and I'm, what the fuck? What are drugs? Like, are drugs, what drugs are you on? Like, I am so fucking confused. So I looked it up, and Probopass, his name is Deinosu, which means big nose. Well, in Japanese, because they can't pronounce the TH sound, there's not a lot of languages that do have the TH sound, to be fair.
English,
yeah, and I mean, my Oma and Opa could not pronounce the TH sound to save their lives. They lived in America, like, most of their lives, and they still couldn't do the TH sound. Like, it was always, like, replaced with a D sound instead. But, in Japanese, because everything's like consonant vowel for the most part, or like a blending of those consonants and vowels we see with Ryu, it's trying to say the word north in Japanese sounds like nose. Like, the way they try to pronounce it, because they can't do that TH. And so it's just kind of a joke among Japanese people trying to say the word north sounds like nose. And so it literally is like a compass, big nose. It's a compass nose. And they're like, you would not know this unless you knew this about, like, you looked it up, you know, or knew that about Japanese, like, culture, like, outside of it, or look it up. And it's just, like, that's why it has the four directions on it. That's, the stupid hat is the top of the compass. It's why it floats. It's a compass. But why does it have a big nose? Because nose sounds like north in Japanese. Like, what the fuck?
You are not going to be able to let this one go. I'm going to be hearing about this for days.
I will never be able to. Oh my god, I love what you've got so far. Oh, this is awesome. Yeah, we've got Chance saying, Dad showed me Olive Cheers, and it sure is a show. John says, waiting for Ken to draw a sushi Slurpee with horns. Oh, like instead of a slushy, like a sushi a slushy, demon ice slushy.
I wasn't thinking about it.
It's not too late. It's not too late. It's up to you.
I'm committed to this.
Okay.
Like, I'm going for this, like, beta fish California roll.
Nice.
Is kind of my inspiration.
Speaking of your dragon roll.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but it's a demon ice sushi, you know.
It's best served cold.
Yeah.
It's just like revenge.
Like, all demons are all about that revenge, right?
Exactly.
Right?
Well, there's some.
So, there I guess. Yeah. Yeah, there are just some things that just get lost in translation, which is what I love studying about language. Like, I've studied many other languages. I love studying Arabic. I love studying Russian. I love studying... well, I never studied German formally. It's something... It's so hard.
I mean, because it was spoken in the home, too, so...
I grew up with it being spoken, and so, like... And I learned Bayerisch, which is different, it's just Southern dialect, than the Hochdeutsch, which you learn formally. And so I'd read something like, that's not how you say that! And then Duolingo would yell at me. I'm like, you're wrong, Duolingo! Fuck you! You're wrong! I got Chance saying, I grabbed a bag of Cheetos, and Kelly looked so offended. Cheetos.
Cheetos do sound good. Oh, man. I'm getting hungry.
We got some victory pizza.
We've got a plan, but like, do we want to keep to that plan? Is the next question.
I know that is the toughest question.
This is making me want some sushi right here.
Well, where would we order sushi at like 10 o'clock at night?
Yeah, I mean we could go to Hagen's. I don't know.
Have their dried sushi at the.
Oh yeah,
it's still there.
Yeah,
it's not so fresh by the end of the day.
That doesn't sound so good anymore. You convinced me.
I mean, we could still do something else. We'll see. Who knows? There might be a place that's open by 10 o'clock that's still serving sushi, fresh sushi, by the seashore. We got John. So, do you as wasabi to that demon roll, or is it spicy enough? Oh, do you add wasabi?
Giving it wasabi is actually what makes it evolve into its next form.
Ooh, what's its next form?
I don't know. I haven't thought that far ahead.
I love wasabi. I love wasabi peas. I love wasabi everything. I love spicy foods.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's so good.
Yeah, I love wasabi peas. I have there's a American brand, I can't remember the name of it right now. Blue Diamond. They do wasabi
Right.
almonds.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes, they do.
That's good stuff right there. So, who do you think this is?
Okay. Fish, ice type. I'm thinking some sort of ice character.
I love what you've drawn, though. This is so good.
Yeah, like a demon beta fish, California roll.
I love it. Bites back.
Could it be demon ice? Oh my God! It's Snorunt, isn't it?
Let's find out.
Snorunt.
Who's that Pokemon?
Oh my God! It's. Oh. Galale. Okay, Snorunt evolves into Galale on the right conditions. Okay.
But that doesn't look like a sushi.
No, it doesn't.
So, Onigori is a combination of Oni, which means demon, and Kori, which means ice. But it's also a pun on Onigiri, which sounds, and then it may evolve into Golale, which is Galale.
But, because...
Yeah.
Snorunt, really quick, is just, it looks like a little rice, it looks like it's kind of shivering too. But
it's actually from Japanese folklore, that one. I almost did that one, but I decided against it. It just means ice
like
child.
Yeah.
Okay. It looks like ice child.
So many of the Pokemon are from their folklore too, so...
Gory, baby!
Alright, interesting. Okay. I like mine better.
We got Chen saying, signs of age. Cheetos don't taste as good as they say. It used to. Salty cheese crunch. I like the baked ones with the white cheese.
Oh, those are
good. Those ones are the fucking tits. Okay. So,
right,
number 12.
Number 12. Alright, that is... Guru,
yeah.
Delinquent Frog.
Delinquent Frog.
Okay. I've got my ideas.
That's
here.
a fun one when you can just say Guru.
This is gonna be a Boncho Frog, is what it's gonna be.
Yes! Yes! Oh, no socks.
No socks.
No socks.
I would be so uncomfortable with that.
You gotta be cool. You're too cool for socks, right?
I don't know how I feel about that.
You have their pants just a little high enough so you can see that you're not wearing socks. That's how you know you're a real true Boncho.
And high waters? I don't know about that.
That's the style. That's that Boncho style. We got John saying a frog that's laid on his bills. Nice.
Yeah.
I knew you'd have fun drawing this one.
Oh, heck
I
yeah.
knew you'd have fun drawing this one. There's quite a few different frog Pokemon. You know, it could be a few different ones. You have to take a guess. I know you're kind of solidified into this one, but we'll wait a little bit later. Take some time to think of who you might think it is, unless you have a guess already.
Not quite yet.
Yeah, you take your time. You know. Frog Taro. Yes,
exactly.
Frog Taro.
Thank you for knowing.
Frog Taro.
Frog Taro.
Instead of Totoro.
Yeah,
That's right. That's exactly what he was going
yes, my neighbor Totoro and not Jotaro.
Not Jotaro.
No, exactly.
Jotaro, 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 Jotaro. You're welcome.
God.
But what was I talking about now? Oh, language. Language is so much fun to study. You know, there's some certain things, and because I grew up speaking German, there's just certain things that get lost in translation, and trying to figure out how to explain it in English is so, like, I learned really quick, and when I started studying Japanese, like, there would be some things I would translate to some of my Japanese friends. And because there'd be some things that would just get lost in translation or they didn't know. Mm-hmm. And all my Japanese friends were like, you are so good at explaining things, Stephanie. And I'm like, it's because I had to do it with my Oma and Opa. Like, my Oma and Opa, there'd be lots of English words that they didn't understand. And those who grew up with, like, bilingual family probably have a similar experience. That, like, especially those that, like, English is not their first language. They're having to learn English. I swear, I would not be able to speak English if it was unless it was my first language. Like, if I had to try to learn it later, I don't think I would ever be able to speak English because I can barely spell English. Like, English is a very difficult language. There are no rules. Everything makes no goddamn sense.
Outback Steakhouse.
God, who's the comedian you've been sending me lately?
Ismo?
Yeah. He's so fucking funny.
He's a Finnish comedian, and, like, so much of his stand-up is pointing out just the weirdness of English, and it's delightful.
And if you are a piece of ass, it means you are beautiful.
But if you are half-ass, it means you are lazy.
It means you're lazy.
Oh, God,
he's
so
ass. Funny. And just the way he says it is very Finnish, too. Mm-hmm. It's so funny. I highly recommend him. We've got John saying, Guru Guru's enemy Bill Collection Ninja Turtle. Teenage Ninja Bill Collection Turtles.
Nice.
They grew up, got some jobs. Chance, if my neighbor was Jotaro, I'd die. You're like, hi, can I just, like, just not be weird in your front? Yeah. I wasn't pruning the begonias late at nights. You should have been, hope you weren't dropping any eaves, Chance. I wasn't dropping no eaves.
Oh, God,
don't turn me into anything unnatural.
We went, that was a journey, can I just say? We went from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure straight into Lord of the Rings reference.
You know, thanks for using the royal we in that one. It was 100% my brain, but thank you for being nice about that. You know, thanks for trying to take that.
I mean,
you know,
it's our show. You know, like that's where I was like, you took all of us on that journey.
Yeah,
is what I was
true.
Thinking.
That's true.
I wasn't like trying to own your.
No. I wasn't saying that. Like you were trying to. This looks like you know, like the Mr. Frog, like where.
Oh yeah, Mr. Frog and Mr. Toad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can totally see that.
To be a thing now.
Mr. Frog and Mr. Toad get stands.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Who would be Mr. So that would be Mr. Frog, but who would be Mr. Toad?
Cockyoing.
Oh, I was thinking that too. Oh, Cockyoing. Rip. He deserved better.
Cockyoing.
Oh, this is amazing. I love the fly on the hat. Oh, it's really good.
This is our delinquent Boncho frog.
Yeah. Oh, Guru. Are you ready to figure out who's that Pokemon?
I believe I am.
Okay.
All right. The delinquent frog. I probably like Toxicroak or something like that.
Okay.
The pre-evolved form of Toxicroak.
Yes, I'll give you that one to you. It's 3. But, okay, no.
Crocodile, yeah.
Or Punk.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yes, it makes more sense now. Let me read the information to you really quick. So, Guru is going to be a combination of Guru to turn delinquent And Gero Gero, which is an onomatopoeia for a crog froking, or an explanation of disgust.
Oh, interesting.
Guregoro or gureguru. Yeah.
That was more like Karo Karo, but that's just because
it's Karopi.
Like, Karo Karopi is the song.
Great job. 3.
Thank you.
Yeah. You were really close. Yeah.
I was very close.
Yeah. But look at that little smile. Isn't he a little punk?
He is a little
He's
punk.
a little punk. Delinquent frog.
Better than Team Yell, quite frankly.
Yeah, it's fucking delinquent frog. John says Frog and Toad commit crimes. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Okay, are you ready for the next one?
Yes, I am. This is delightful.
I would like you to do number 15.
Number 15.
Number 15.
All right, that is going to be Hidoide.
I can read it.
Sea Star.
Hidode.
Oh, Hidode. Thank
Hidoide.
you. Hidoide.
Hidoide or Cruel Sea Star.
Cruel Sea Star.
Hidoide.
Cruel Sea Star, like when my sister tore apart my other sister's Barbie dolls and strung them up with dental floss to create a mobile for her.
Oh my god.
Oh yeah. A very cruel sea star.
Yeah, exactly that. Sea star.
A cruel sea star. Yar.
Chances he's even got the punk eyeliner. Yeah.
He does.
Toxicroak. Yeah. Or Krogagunk. Grunk. Because he's supposed to be a punk. Isn't it so good? When I read that, I was like, oh, man. I wish they would all come with, like, in the information for all Pokemon. I wish that you would just get this information, too. Like, in your Pokedex, you know?
Yeah.
But then they would take you out of the game, I guess. We've got, in the chat, we got John saying, Patrick versus SpongeBob, but meaner.
Get out of my head, dude. I was kind of thinking about that, but...
He's got the goatee because he's the mean one.
Exactly. He's the mirror one.
Yes. Got Chance was saying, I was expecting a cruel angel thesis joke, TBH.
Oh, God. I'm sorry. I haven't watched enough Evangelion. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Gosh. Anytime I think of that theme song, I always think of the King of the Hill, the Propane Genesis Evangelion bit. Like, oh, it's so funny.
Meow, 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 meow. It's so bad, it's really toxic, but fans still love that show anyways, because it's classical anime.
Yeah, it's now considered classic anime. Jeez, that's weird to me.
I hate Shinji. I hate so many of the characters. I hate the concept. It's based off of Kabbalah and biblically accurate angels, which most people are like, yeah, it's fucking cool. Except they get really weird and preachy about it.
Oh, yeah.
You know how, like, I mentioned this before. So, Witch Hunter Robin.
Oh, God, yeah.
The whole concept of that anime is that they are breeding witches so that they can fuel a machine to end the world. Oh, but get this? It's to save the world.
Oh, of course
you know,
it is.
everyone's favorite anime trope. Oh my god, I love this expression you've done. This is really good. Like, this is something like, almost because I see on Adult Swim too.
Oh god.
Like, this could be like the Squidbillies.
Oh no. Not Squidbillies.
I know. I have a love-hate relationship. I'm bummed that one of the voice actors was a total fucking asshole.
Yeah.
But Squidbillies was, like, just fucking...
It was so weird.
It was great if you were a little bit stoned, you know. Just following along enough, just be a little bit stoned watching Squidbillies. But, yeah, because Evangelion, the creator, was very just, his mental health was in a really bad place.
Yeah, and like he said that a lot of it was just his own exploration of his mental health was why he was writing it the way he did.
It's like existential crisis of like, what is the meaning of anything?
Yeah.
I hate life. What is anything? But with weird Kabbalah and biblically accurate angels. And everyone's like, but that's fucking cool. And I'm like, I was also encouraging a lot of really unhealthy habits for people's mental health at a time when I know that Japan has struggled with people's the unalive rate being very high in Japan. And so that probably wasn't like the best message to bring out for people in a country where they were struggling with exactly that. And so that's my only... That and like the mythology... Oh, I was talking about Witch Hunter Robin. So like it's just weird how like some Japanese people take like Christian or Western mythology and just turn it into something completely just different and bizarre, which, I mean, kudos for you, that's fine. Do what you want with it, but, like...
I mean, it's bizarre to begin with, too, TBH.
And it was, like, gnarly, and, like, especially with the fact that there was, like, these monsters inside of the Eva suits trying to, like, to make them look like they were, like...
Yeah, like it was giant... actually robot armor,
Yeah, they were trying to make them look like they were giant robots when they were actually giant monsters that they were, like, injecting people into.
Yeah.
Spoilers. Sorry.
It's only, like, a 30-year-old anime. How dare you?
Is it that old already?
I think so. I think it was a 90s anime.
You think you're right, yeah.
Oh no!
Whoa,
I didn't close it! Ugh. Terrible job. Okay.
Is this now, like the Fry guy from,
This word. Oh, okay.
the guy from,
Frylock?
Frylock?
Oh.
Snow's looking like a Frylock.
I mean, kinda. I can see the Frylock.
Who do you think this is? I forgot to ask you this.
I mean, if it's a C star, I only know of like 2 C stars, but like, I mean, there's Star You and Star Me. You gave me one of them yesterday. It's probably Star Me.
Okay. That's your guess? Okay.
That is, yes, that is my current guess.
Okay. We got Chan saying how Evangelion is so depressing. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
So, of course, the person who made me watch it is a Cancer son. It's just all those emotions. Ava is the first anime... Ava, the first anime was 95, so it's 28. It's not quite... not quite there.
Not quite.
Almost there.
Almost. 2 more years.
I just hated how what's-her-face was really deeply sexualized.
Oh, yeah, Ray, I think is...
She's supposed to be Eve.
Wasn't she a clone of, like, Shinji's mom?
Yes.
Yeah.
He took, like, part of her blood, used some alien angel blood to create the first human, which is... Again, it got weird.
Humans already existed, so...
I know! It's stupid!
What?
It's stupid! Because they're going to end the world to save the world, so she has to be the first human back in the new world. Kenji!
Oh, okay.
It's stupid!
Wait, Wait, what?
Yes.
They were trying to end the world?
To save the world.
In Evangelion, too?
Okay. In Evangelion, they pretty much are like, there's no way we can stop the angels. They will destroy the world. So how do we circumnavigate around that? We're going to basically create a whole new species. And Rey's going to be our Eve. And they were going to use a different guy, but then Shinji just ended up being the token dude.
Gross.
And so they were going to repopulate the Earth.
Gross.
But then Rey kind of got crazy because she's part alien, angel herself. And then she just kept like breeding and like making more copies of herself.
Oh, I hate it.
The movie actually talks more about the lore, and it's bizarre bananas. Okay, are you ready to guess who this is?
I'm ready.
Oh, yeah,
I
you
think
hit
it's,
your Starmie.
Starmie, yeah.
Who's that Pokemon?
It's... Oh, Marini. Okay.
That's why it's Meanie.
Okay. I never saw Marini as a sea star.
I know.
I always thought of Marini as, like Anemone.
But when, so let me read her thing.
Okay, yeah.
Hidoide may be a combination of Hidoi, cruel, and Hitode, sea star.
Interesting.
That's all it means.
Okay.
And so that's where you like marine, like it was the marine and meanie. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay. That's fun.
I would like you to do. Okay, so we've got. I'm looking at the time. I'm looking at the
20
time.
minutes.
Yeah. Number 7.
Number 7.
Yeah.
Is gonna be. Totogura, stellar sea lion juggler. Okay.
Totogura.
Now, is this juggling sea lions, or is this a sea lion that is a juggler?
That's up for you to decide. That's up for you to decide. Or I guess if the chat's fast enough. Chan says, so glad I forgot so much about Neon or NGE. I just remembered Diamond Angel and Shinji and Kaworu. That's the part that I remember too, because I'm all about those Bishi boys, and that's what am I forgetting? Yaoi. Yeah, yaoi boys in the house.
Nice.
Funny thing is, Kaoru is also an angel.
Oh God.
He's one of the biblically accurate angels.
But he doesn't have multiply. Or maybe, I don't know. I've not seen.
He's
the show
one
yet.
of the angels.
Okay.
Yeah. Spoilers.
Okay.
I'm releasing all of the Evangelion spoilers
Oh my gosh!
tonight.
How very dare you?
Yeah, it's me. Oh, you've got a very clear image of who you think this is.
I do.
Who do you think it is, then?
Oh gosh.
Again, you don't have to remember the name. It's fine. There's a lot of there's over 1,000 Pokemon now.
It was one of the starters. The Poplio, or probably one of the evolutionary.
I know
ones
exactly
for
what you're
that
talking
one.
about. Yeah. Okay, that's your guess. Okay.
So that was Gen 8. Yeah, the Sun and Moon.
And Callie says hi. Hello, Callie.
Hello.
We love the kitties. Hello, Juniper. Hello, all the meow meows. All the baby 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 meow meows.
Nice.
Gonna put your paws up. Yeah, Evangelion was like, I kind of get like this fixation where I just want to know the lore. I'm like, what the fuck is this story? Just tell me fucking, I don't understand. Like, okay, fucking Kingdom Hearts, just what is the story? I just want to know.
No one knows what the story of Kingdom Hearts is.
That's what I found out. And it was kind of the same thing with Evangelion. I'm like, what the fuck is Evangelion even about?
Yeah.
And that's what got me. And then I watched the movie, because if you watch the movie, because I think there's a couple movies. There are. It's the first movie, because basically what happened was the original show in '95. It got really, really popular, really, really fucking fast, and they weren't expecting that, and so the creator wanted to be involved in every single part of the process, but because of his mental health, he could only do so much, and he got really controlling and really mean, and just really like demanding about a lot of things. It got weird. It got really weird really fast, and so they eventually were like, okay, we don't like dealing with this guy, so we're just gonna wrap this up. And it got only so many episodes, and he's like, I have to finish my whole, like, you think of like Edgelord.
Yeah.
With like their epic story to end all stories. It was kind of the same energy. Mm-hmm. Not to diminish his mental health or anything like that, because, you can be an edgelord and have mental health, struggles as well. Yeah. That's not, no diminishing them either.
And like maybe you're just an edgelord too without mental health issues. Like the two are not necessarily like they can coexist, but they do not are not required for one or the other.
Exactly.
Is all I'm trying to say.
Yeah, exactly. And so they just basically got tired of dealing with him, so he had to finish it, and he was so mad, and he tried his best to wrap it up, and it just flopped, obviously, because he had this big grandiose story he was trying to tell, and he only had like 2 more episodes to finish it in. Basically was what happened. And so it is a little sea lion juggling sea lions.
Yes, it is. I chose both.
I love that. Both is good.
Both is good.
Both is good. Tushibalaba!
We are all over the board on our references today.
All over the place.
So many millennial references too.
Yeah, you gotta be born a certain age to keep up with y'all. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
There's 4 movies right now. Oh my god.
Oh jeez.
Oh my god, another one came out in 2001 or 2021. They keep doing it.
Yeah, I think
they keep doing it.
I heard about one of them. I want to say it was the 2021 version. That was all illustrated, animated in Blender. Was one of them anyway? Yeah.
Weird.
Yeah.
Chances are 6, actually.
Okay.
I'm curious now to see what the other ones are about, if they try to change the story. It's just because I have a morbid curiosity. Maybe I'll find a YouTuber that just kind of summarizes it all.
I'm sure they exist.
The most recent was supposed to be the last one. That's what they said fucking 4 movies ago!
You know what? Yeah, and Kiss has been going on their farewell tour for like 30 goddamn years.
Do you want to see who this is?
Give me 2 seconds.
Yeah, you wanna, okay.
I wanna.
Okay. A little bit more color in?
Yeah, just kind of finalize this little splash of color.
Yeah. Chance, what have I done? Did I just make me and Steph fixate on Ava? Yes. Be ready with notes tomorrow, Chance, because I think I'm gonna hyperfixate on Ava.
Okay.
Because I'm like, I thought I figured. But so anyways, he had like 2 episodes to wrap it up, and it just turned into like this weird... Oh, sparkles.
Yeah,
Nice.
it's stellar because it's starry. Yeah.
That's nice.
Isn't it, though?
That's really nice.
Isn't it?
And he's juggling. They're juggling sea lions.
So let's see if I was right with the Poplio evolutionary chain.
Who's that Pokemon?
Oh, Celio!
It's Celio!
How is it stellar, though?
So, it's Tongogura,
Weird,
which is
okay.
a combination of Toto, which is stellar sea lion, and juggler.
Yeah. Okay.
Dogoru.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah. Dogoru. It's a literal translation.
Interesting.
Number 4. I want you to do number 4.
Number 4 is the next one. Alright.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah. Some of them are just weird literal translation, but where they got Celio from, juggler, like, they're like, fuck that, we're just doing something else.
Spheal makes sense, because it's just a spheroid seal.
And one, in the Japanese name, it's the same exact thing. I was thinking about Spheal, but it literally is just round seal, and you would have figured it out.
Subatsubo.
No, it's Tsubo.
Like Subo. Okay, gotcha. It's just a repetition.
Yeah.
Subo.
It's that weird
jar. What?
Acorn barnacle jar.
This is something that we would find at World Market. I'm just gonna say. This is in their international food section.
It was imported from New Guinea. Su is one of those weird Japanese sounds. They only have a few weird sounds. Most languages have like a handful. And it's so you have su and you have su. Su and then su. So su sounds like you're sneezing is how my Japanese teachers always said it. So su is su and su is tsu. Tsu. It sounds like you're sneezing. Tsubo is how you say it. Yeah. Imported from Bikini Bottom is where it comes from. The acorn barnacle jar. It's at the where they sell the burgers. Where's
the Krusty Krab?
This is the Krusty Krab. Yeah.
I never watched SpongeBob. TBH.
I only watched a couple episodes.
I couldn't get into it, but
it was like how mean SpongeBob was to everybody.
Yeah.
That's what got me to stop watching SpongeBob.
Yeah.
Oh, Ava, now I really want to, because I'm curious now. Because, like, okay, so in the after they finished it, it was just basically, like, Shinji having just, like, an existential crisis of just, like, what is life, what is the purpose, what is anything. He shuts down, they're like, dude, you need to fucking fight. I can't do this. You have to. And he's like, I'm worthless. I can't do anything. And
doesn't he murder Asuna at the end, too? Like, Shinji's a shithead.
I don't remember that detail because I don't remember the show. I do remember the movie a little better because the movie actually went into the lore, and I was like, okay, I want to know the lore. Tell me, and I'll talk about that in a second. But yeah, it just ends with Shinji, and they use like live footage of Japan of just people walking like everything. Nothing has meaning, nothing has purpose. Should I even do anything? Why does anything matter? I just shut down.
That sounds healthy.
Shinji, we love you. Do it, Sailor Moon, you can save the day, Shinji. And then it just kind of ends. Like, there's no resolution, like, nothing. It's just, it is so bizarre. I love that you're doing a literal translation drawing, like a literal,
that's what we're here for.
Drawing of a literal translation. I love this.
That's what the people are asking for.
This is what the people want.
So then acorn barnacle jar.
And hearing me talk about Evangelion, apparently, or that's just what I'm doing. I'm just doing that. But
that's a fringe benefit.
Yeah. But then the movie, there's parts, it basically kind of goes, so he didn't get to have the ending he wanted, and he was really pissed off about it. And the fans were pissed off about it, too. They're like, what the fuck was this? And then he's like, yeah, I didn't get to do the ending I wanted. And they're like, well, give us the ending we want. And so enough fans, complained, and they got what they wanted. So he got to do the ending he wanted as a movie, and finally got to put in some of the lore, and they legit show the fucking Kabbalah, in parts. And you see that they are, the biblically accurate angels. There's the part with the Sephira, and each one represents one. That's why there's so many of them, and blah 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 blah.
It sounds a lot like how the Snyder cut of Justice League got made.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
It's the same energy, and then fans are just so fucking crazy for it because, yeah. It's weird. It is weird, biblically accurate angels and mentally unhealthy people.
I love me a good biblically accurate angel. They're weird as heck. But just, yeah, take that script to a therapist, my dude.
Yeah.
That is the healthy choice.
Speaking of SpongeBob, Chan says it came out when I was 8. I was obsessed. Chan says, man, I miss the shows when 26 episodes were in a season. Or when shows were 26 episodes in a season. Yeah, instead of 3. Chan says also, I also remember that scene when they're all congratulations and clapping. And he's sitting in a chair. Yeah. And he's just oh, okay, I guess I'm gonna do a thing. And it's just, it was not the ending he wanted. Because he was just learning about, the creator was still learning about mental health. He bought a book on psychology and was just starting to figure out about his mental illnesses and, his, I don't want to say neurodivergencies, but just what was going on with his brain.
Yeah.
I don't know specifically, but now I'm curious to go on a hyperfixation. So next stream I'm so I found all this stuff about Ava. Are you guys ready to hear about it? I know we're gonna draw cute animals, but I'm gonna talk about weird shit. Okay?
That's what I love about our shows, the weird dichotomy of what we talk about versus what we draw. Because I love drawing cute shit too, and just talking about weird stuff while we do. That is such a fun aspect of this for me.
I have to pick one. There's still so many more, Kenji.
I mean, let's be perfectly honest with ourselves. This is not the last time we're doing this theme.
No, I'm just trying to decide which one is going to be our last. Because we got about 10 minutes left.
I really love this little barnacle jar.
This is fantastic.
I try to treat it like an execute.
And you did those Gen 1 eyes, which is fantastic.
They're very important.
This is fantastic.
Thank you.
Okay, are you ready? Okay, wait. Let me figure out who's going to be our last one.
Okay. All right.
That one definitely needed.
I'll just give a splash of color to these little barnacle buds.
Okay.
Barnacles.
Okay, I figured it out. There's so many other ones. I might just share them with you because. Yeah. Okay. So, do you have any guesses of who this might be first? Tsubo.
Acorn barnacle jar.
Acorn barnacle jar.
Fortress or whatever the pinecone Pokemon was.
Oh, that's a good guess.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Okay. Shuckle. Acorn barnacle jar?
Tsubo may derive from Tsubo, jar, and Fujitsubo, acorn barnacle.
You just blew my mind. That's what that was.
That's what it is. That's what fucking Shuckle is. I wish I would have grabbed the English where they got that one from. I forgot to look that up, so I apologize. I'm gonna look it up later.
I always just assume Shuckle because like you shuck clams or something. Weird.
Yeah, it's an acorn barnacle.
Weird.
And a jar that fits acorn barnacles in it.
I was not expecting that. That is so weird. Oh God!
You did a great job with that one, though.
Thank you.
That was a toughie, but I had to do Shuckle. Because you love Shuckle, love and hate Shuckle.
is weird and
It's
delightful.
such a dumb Pokemon.
Oh my God.
Okay, for our last one,
Okay.
number 17.
Number 17.
Number 17.
All right, who is this good friend gonna be? This is Shiro Desuna. There's a death castle, huh? Oh.
Shiro Desuna.
Shiro Desuna.
Or Shiro Desna. That's a death castle, huh? Or, huh? That's a death castle, huh?
Okay, because we don't have too much time left, I'm just gonna go all in on this one.
I have a feeling you know which one this is.
I'm pretty sure I know exactly which one this is.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you know which one this is, too. There's a few more that I wish we could have done, but...
Yeah.
Well, there's next time, because we're definitely doing this again, and I'm not going to wait 6 months this time. With better notes, better ways of doing it, so I definitely want to revisit this one again, because I fucking love this. I think it's so fucking funny, and it's like really interesting to see where where a lot of this Pokemon come from, like Shuckle. What the fuck, Shuckle? Right?
What the fuckle Shuckle?
What the fuck, Probobass?
Yeah, right. Yeah.
It's a really good Palo Sand there.
Right? It's a really great Palo
It's
Sand.
a really good Palo Sand.
This is a good Palo Sand from
That
memory.
face.
I'm not done.
It's really good. It's really good.
I'm like
no!
trying out the areas where it's gonna be like a little deeper in color.
Oh no!
Oh,
Oh no! Mr. Bill! Oh no!
Oh my God, Mr. Bill.
It looks like a Mr. Bill face.
I totally get where you're going
It
with
looks
that.
like a Mr. Bill face.
By the time I'm done, it won't, but I get where you're going with that.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna pay attention to the chat, I promise. Chan says, it explains why each retelling is like happier or remembering that Kaoru and Shinji's relationship. Yeah, I'm so curious to watch the other movies and other things now about Ava. I might just dive down into that obsession. We also got Chan says, oh, I've also heard that trans girls tend to identify with Shinji as headcanon of him being trans girl. Chan says, this is Castlevania. It's a death castle. Huh.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that's a death castle. Huh.
Yeah, huh. So, I guess so. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess so.
Okay.
Huh. Okay.
That makes sense
Yeah.
on some level.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's so many more, and I definitely want to do this again, because there's a few I wish I could have done, but... And we were going through them pretty fast. At the end, you'll have to tell me how many you did.
I think, if I'm right on this one, I think this is like 4 for me.
Oh, it's... You were getting them right.
Okay, on how many got correct. You mean how many we got through.
You did,
It's like,
yeah,
how
in
many
total.
I drew.
How many drew, yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we can figure that out at the end. Unless people were keeping track at home.
Yeah.
We got a chance saying, I got fixated on Castlevania when the anime came out, or a cartoon. Yeah, it's not technically an anime, because it was, well, I think it was anime. I think it was actually animated in the U.S.
Yeah. Netflix had an animation team that did it.
Oh, I still see Mr. Bill.
I can get that,
I
though.
still see Mr.
Totally
Bill.
get that.
Oh, no! But yeah, I definitely want to do this again.
Oh, me too.
And,
This is just a delight.
yeah, it says, isn't that weird space? Like, it's an anime, but it's not, but it's Western, like Avatar. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, you absolutely got this right. This is Apollo Sand.
Nailed it, yeah.
Yeah. But just so I wanted to talk about the translation. That's why I picked it as our last one.
Hey, I did, no, I did the pre-evolution form. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, gosh. Why?
Because I did want to talk about Sandygast as well.
That's right. Yes, Sandygast.
So, Shiro, which means a lot of different things. Like, she means the number 4. It means death. It means blood. So it basically is Shiro desu na, which is like, that's... but Shiro can also mean castle, but she can also mean death. And desu na is just kind of like a statement. It's just like, that's a castle, or that's like death castle, isn't it? Interesting. And Suna also means sand. So Shiro Desuna is just like, oh, it's like a death sandcastle. I guess more the literal translation would be, that's a death sandcastle, huh? That would be a more, but then you would have definitely gotten it.
Oh,
like,
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is just one of those weird ones. Sandy gas is a combination of sandy and gas, like an evil spirits.
Yep.
And so the pre-evolution, which is sandy gas, is because this is Palo sand.
Yeah.
Sunaba, which may derive from Sunaba, sandbox, Suna, sand, and bar. So it's it says it also has the name Inai which means peekaboo.
Oh, interesting.
So,
right, because it pops up from the sand. Okay.
So sandy gas, which is more like peekaboo sandbox.
That's adorable.
And I almost did that one, but I want to just talk about it.
Yeah.
You would also know that one too, but it's because it's cute, like little peekaboo.
Yeah.
So it's Sunaba, which is the pre-evolution for Shiro Desuna. It's just, that's a death sandcastle, huh?
That's adorable.
So no, it's just,
this is really cute.
It's one of those weird things that, again, gets lost in translation.
For sure.
But thank you for going on this journey with me so I can share some of this knowledge about Japanese language and culture.
Thank you for putting this together.
I'm still not over Probopast. I'm going to be mad about it forever. It's so dumb. I'm sorry, Japan.
Stay tuned, everybody, because the next time we do this, Steph will have a different Pokemon that she's angry over the naming convention for.
I will. Who was your favorite you drew tonight?
Oh man, that's a great question.
Sir Goodboy was good.
You know what? Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Sir Goodboy. That was a delight.
Also, but your Delinquent Frog.
Oh yeah,
Delinquent Frog.
My Jotaro frog was pretty great too.
Joe Toad.
Jotodro.
Jotodro.
Frog? No,
Jotodoro.
That sounds too much like I don't know.
Jotodoro.
My brain is still going to My Neighbor Totoro or My Neighbor Jotaro.
Jotaro.
I'm going to ramble if we keep going too far. So thanks for watching, everybody.
Thank you all so much for watching. We stream every Saturday here on Jam and Jabber on YouTube. This is the only place we stream. We don't stream other places. Yeah. It's from 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time every single Saturday.
Yep.
Follow us on our social medias to keep up to date in case we take little breaks or not. Or if you have suggestions that you would like to make to us, you can send it to us in our social medias.
We'd love to get some ideas.
We are definitely doing this again.
Oh,
and again,
for sure.
I will not wait 6 months to do it because
it's okay if we do, though.
I fucking loved this. It was fun. I hope you all had fun watching. Yeah, I guess mine would be Joe Totoro. That would be my favorite.
You know what? That's solid. I like that wordplay too.
Yeah.
But yeah. We will catch you next week, everybody. Have a fantastic